I will show you how to clip for a spay and neuter surgery and show you how to scrub. So you want to hold the clipper like a pencil, and when you go to clip, you want to make sure that you are closest to the skin as possible. And to shave for a spay, you want to go from the xiphoid process to the pubis. And you'll clip like in that motion. And you always want to, around the incision site, you'll want to do at least 2 clipper blades away from the incision site around it, so that way there's no contaminants or anything in the incision site. And the landmarks for a neuter spay, or a neuter, is prepubes to the scrotum. And you'll always want to make sure that you have more than enough, you don't never want to have too little shaved. And for small animals, you'll always want to use the 40 blade, and for larger animals or animals with more hair, you want to use the 10 blade. And you'll always want to go against the grain as well, so that way it's a smoother shave and you'll have less resistance. Alright, so for the surgical target pattern that I'm going to show you, you want to have chlorhexidine and alcohol in 2 boats. You want to have 3 of each. What you'll do is you'll take one of the gauze, kind of wring it out. You don't want to make sure there's too much on there. And you will first take the gauze and fold it in half, and then fold it into a triangle so it looks like a triangle. And then you'll use the tip of that to start scrubbing. And to do the target pattern, you'll first want to scrub the site vigorously. And then to start, you will make a circle, and you'll just want to keep going in a circle with the gauze. Once that one is done, you want to take the alcohol piece of gauze and do the same thing with it. And you'll want to do that 3 times, unless the dog is really dirty or animal is really dirty, then you'll want to do it a couple more times just to make sure that you have everything out and decontaminated. So we'll do another chlorhexidine again. And you'll want to make sure that you do not touch the sides of where you clipped, because otherwise it can bring in contaminants. You do not want that. Another alcohol, same thing. Chlorhexidine. Last time. That is all finished, all of this, and just fold in the cartridge. And when we're doing that, we want to use chlorhexidine versus iodine because it has a longer residual time and it has less contact time. So you, excuse me, it will, that way it will, you don't have to wait as long for it to start working, and you won't have a tissue reaction, which iodine also usually causes. Iodine can also stain, so that is another reason why we use chlorhexidine. We also can use alcohol versus sterile water in some situations. We can use water for prepping open wounds, compound fractures, or with mucous membranes. And that is how you do a target scrub.